Hey guys, good news. Very short lesson today as well. One you've probably seen before, but we're going to knock it out just in case. First off, notice that 12 divided by 4 is the same thing as 120 divided by 40, because if you multiply, it's like almost like a fraction. You can make an equivalent fraction by multiplying by 10 here and by 10 here. Remember the trick we did a couple of lessons ago where it was, what a mess this problem is. I'm just going to multiply everything by 10 to make this easier. Or I'm going to multiply by 2. I'm going to divide by 5 or whatever to make this easier. Same kind of thing we're going to do today, just to make decimal dividing much easier. Now, this is what a mess that looks like. 1 and 2 and the 4, forget that. Okay. What you're going to do is basically, this is the same thing as saying this, 0.04 or 4 100ths into 1 and 24 100ths. A mess, forget it, don't do it. An easier way to do this is to go ahead and just get rid of your decimal and do the same division problem. So if you can't, just get rid of as many decimals as you can. So let's just knock this out of here and turn that into a 4. And since we did that, this is the same thing. In other words, you're going to multiply by 100 to make that a 4. And then you're going to multiply another 100 here to make that 124. So that's your problem, 124 divided by 4. So that's going to be 3, and then there'll be 1 there. Just, just make it easier for yourself to get rid of the decimals and just make these integers whole numbers so you can mess around with them a little bit better. All right, let's try another one. Really what we're doing here is, there's two things. Either you could just say, okay, I'm going to multiply everything by 10, right? If you multiply the bottom by 10, that's going to be 6. If you multiply the top by 10, that's going to be, the decimal goes there, and it's going to be 14.4 divided by 6. Now, if you wanted to, you could multiply this by 100 twice over, and to get rid of that, and then at the bottom, of course, twice over, you'd have a 0 there and be 60. So I don't know if you want to do, do a division problem where you're dividing by 60 to try to know your 60s tables. It's really the same thing as 6, it's just adding zeros. But you might want to just leave this here and go 6 into 14.4 and put the decimal right there and just do your regular old division. So that's going to be 2 into 14. That's 2 left over. So that'll be 6 and then 24 is 4, and then that's it. And there you go. That is messing around with decimal numbers. So that's it. Okay. All right. Practice set. Let's go ahead and give that a whirl. That is on page 261. Man, we're knocking through this book, aren't we? Okay. A through J, go ahead and try A, pause it, and give that a whirl. Okay. We'd multiply it by 10, I think, to knock that out. Well, make it easier. Okay. Try B. Pause it and try B. And that's 100, right? You'd get rid of that. You'd have 12 into 14.4 would be your answer. Okay. Pause it and try C. All right, C is going to be 0.6. That's going to be 4 into 2.4. All right, pause it and try D. Then when you change that, that's going to be 3 into 90, right, which is 30. All right, pause it and try E. Okay, the new problem turns out to be 5 into 250, which is 50. All right, pause it and try F. That turns into 3 into 120, which is 40. Pause it and try G. Okay. This one is a little bit different. This is going to be, when you move it over once, it'll be 8 into 2.4. Now you can see 8 into 24 is 3, and just there's your decimal. There you go. Okay, so that's 0.3. All right, pause it and try H. Now this is, it might be a little confusing without writing this down. So this is going to be 0.3 divided by 0.03 if you want to do it that way. Well, you go twice over to get rid of that, so you have a 3 in there, and then twice over is 30, so your answer is going to be 10. Pause it and try H. No, excuse me, I mean. All right, over twice gives you 5. Over twice gives you 40. 5 into 40 is 8. There we go. Last one, pause it and try J. That'll be 0.5. There we go. Okay, simple enough. All right, knock it out. Have a great day today. Do your best work, and see you next time.